how to make your nails look better quickly before your holiday. You know, you're going on holiday and maybe you're feeling a little bit self-conscious about how your toenails are looking. And it's perfectly natural to feel concerned about how your nails looked. These things happen, time runs away, and you suddenly realize that you're going on holiday and you need to do something to fix your nails quickly. If you've got dry, brittle, even slightly thickened nails, there are things that you can do now to improve the appearance of them so that when you go on holiday you'll feel more confident with how your feet and nails look. It's not about perfection, okay? It's just about improving and working with what you have. So the first step you're going to do is to trim and tidy your nails. If you can't trim your nails, just get a really good quality nail file and just give them a file just so that they look a bit tidier. Take away any rough edges, and that will immediately make you feel a lot better about how they look. Just a simple fix like that can make all the difference. Your next step is to think about hydration, because if your nail is very dry, brittle, it's probably going to break more easily. So you want something which is going to help put a bit of nourishment in there. So I recommend the Doctor's Remedy range. It's just because this range is actually formulated by podiatrists, and they went for a non-toxic approach, and they've put extra ingredients in there which help to nourish and improve the appearance and condition of your nail. All you need to do is paint some on your nails twice a week and you'll see an improvement in how they look. And also it will just help them, if they're susceptible to breaking, it'll just make them a bit stronger as well. You can use this on your fingernails if you have that problem with them also. The other thing you can do, if you can't get a hold of the hydration treatment or anything similar, is just to use a cuticle oil. Cuticle oils are brilliant because what they do is they just help improve the appearance of the nails. If the nail's looking a bit dry, you just pop a drop on. I'm just showing with my fingernails because it's easier than doing it to my toenails. You just rub it in, and then you always have more than enough for one nail, so you literally just go across and rub it on the other nails. Now if your nails are really dry, one drop may not be enough for you. We'll just use another drop. And then if the tips of your fingers are dry, you can just rub it in there. And it's the same with your feet. Just rub the tips as well. That will help to soften the skin around the nails, the cuticles, if they're looking a bit sorry for themselves. That will just help them to feel a lot better, and they'll look a lot better too. And putting the oil in, it automatically gives a lovely little sheen to your nails, which makes them look more healthy. If you want to go to the next step, the next level if you like, and you like to use nail colour, you don't have to go over the top. You don't have to go for a bright colour if you feel embarrassed by your nails. But sometimes just a nude colour can really uplift the appearance of a nail. Now, again, I recommend Doctor's Remedies colour range because they're really pretty. This is the peach. Let's make sure I've got it there. So that one, that's a really lovely colour. It's not too over the top, and it'll hide any little problems that you may be worried about. That's the nude. Again, that's a lovely colour. Even just like a little cafe colour if you like something a little bit stronger. That's the cafe. It depends what your sort of colouring is, isn't it? What you kind of prefer. But for some women, if you're feeling that you need something a bit stronger than that, a brighter colour might work. So this is the a coral. They're absolutely lovely, aren't they? And that just just pop in a bit of colour on your nails. Sometimes it can make you feel a lot happier and a lot more confident about how they look. Now I've got two hot tips here. One, pop a base coat on. A base coat will protect your nail, and secondly, it will help to smooth out any bumps and ridges that might be on there. So when you put your nail colour over it, it will look a lot smoother. And then the next thing you can do is pop a top coat over the colour as well. This will help the colour to last longer, and if you're out in the sun, it will just keep it looking nice and bright and vibrant, and it will protect the nails a lot better also. Normal nail colours generally last a lot better on toenails anyway, because you don't really put your toenails through the same wear and tear as you do your fingernails, which is why the Doctor's Remedy works really well. Now, if you have problem nails, they're a bit brittle, a bit dry, or even if you've got a little bit of fungal infection, if you suspect that, I do say avoid the gels and acrylics, which are a bit more harsher to the nail, and just give them a bit of a rest from those, especially if you do think you've got a fungal infection. In fact, false nails and fungal infections really don't mix. You're more likely to get moisture underneath the nail, which could cause infection and more problems as well. If you did think it was a fungal infection, get it checked out and then you can get yourself onto a treatment plan so that you can help them to recover. When you're on holiday, hopefully you're having a wonderful time, nice sunny weather, take your cuticle oil with you, and you can just pop a bit on there once or twice a day if you think your nails need it. That will just help you feel a bit more confident, and it's just going to give that extra nourishment to them. It's going to help moisturise the skin around them, and it will just generally help them to feel and look a lot better as well. Look, don't be embarrassed by your feet. I see all kinds of feet and foot problems every day, and I'm quite sure that you're not the very worst out there. In fact, most people think their feet are the worst when they're not. You're not alone, and there are things that you can do to help and improve your foot health. And if you were wondering while watching this, is it safe for me to paint my nails if I do have a fungal infection? That's something I discuss in my next video. I'm Melanie from Melanie Moments Now, and I'm here to help you find confident and comfortable and happy feet. And thank you for watching.